Hi, my name is Addy, and I'm a cataholic. As some of you might have noticed, my username here on YouTube is Addy the Cat. My About section reads as follows. I live with several cats and consider myself one. Does that sound weird? Yeah, I know. I have 2 cats with my girlfriend and 5 more with my ex-girlfriend. It was 7 at one point. Yes, I've developed an obsession with cats over the years. Some might say an unhealthy one, but I say, you're absolutely right. My obsession with cats began in 2005. Up until that moment I was just a regular guy who thought he might get a dog someday, but wasn't ready for that commitment at the moment. But then something happened. One rainy evening in the summer of that year, I stumbled upon a tiny kitten. I thought I would just give her some food and warm her up, but half an hour later I just couldn't take her back to the streets. She was a clever one too. She knew how to use the litter box and played on my weaknesses. I named her Crema, which is an amalgam of 2 Croatian words, so I won't go into that. She died in 2014 due to kidney failure. Never before has someone that I was so close to died, and my heart broke into a million pieces. That same year, 2005 that is, we adopted Euro, as Crema's punching bag, because she turned out to be the devil himself and was trying to kill me every day. Several times a day. Don't worry, Euro is still alive and kicking. I consider him my best friend. Then, one autumn night that same year, I stumbled upon the tiniest of kittens on my way home from work. He meowed and was dangerously close to a very busy road. So I took him and brought him home. We named him Tori. And again, it's a wordplay in Croatian, so don't bother. Fast forward, and a few years later, in 2009, I saw from my apartment's window a crow nibbling on something on the roof of one of the garages. It was a kitten. I rushed downstairs, flew to the roof, and somehow the kitten was still alive and standing on its legs. I caught her and brought her home. I took her to the vets and so began a long way to recovery. I named her Rishna. She turned out to be FELF positive. If you know about cats, you'll know what I'm talking about. But she's still alive and kicking too. Recently, she even survived the deadly parvovirus, which killed my next cat. Her name was Harik and we were very much in love. I found her in the summer of 2010. She went too early, last October, and will never be forgotten. Then, at the beginning of 2014, I saved one of the kittens from my building's backyard that had a terrible case of pneumonia. Yeah, you've guessed already by now. I took her to the vets and she's still with me. Her name is Korni. She's wonderful. And there's Poppy, yet another of my backyard cats. Originally, I gave her up for adoption because she was too timid and somebody would do her harm. So a lady took her in, but a year later she returned her. Because, you know, some people consider pets things and return them just like they would return a piece of clothing to a store. So I took her in. 2 more cats and that's it, I promise. My girlfriend and I have Kill Bill, who looks like somebody hit him with a shovel when he was a little, which is probably true. And June, who we found while we were vacationing in the summer of 2017. We brought her home with us because, you know, that's what people do, I guess. So, that's the story of my life. If you like cats, you might have enjoyed the video. If not, at least you've gotten an insight into the mind of a madman.